What's up guys, Immisloth here, back for some Magic the Gathering content. Today we are talking more Phyrexia, all will be one spoiler, specifically Sheoldred'S Edict. I was looking through all of the new cards, and this card really caught my eye, because I think it is very powerful. Sheoldred'S Edict is one of any color and one black for an instant that has choose one. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature, or each opponent sacrifices a creature token, or each opponent sacrifices a planeswalker. So not only is this card instant speed, but it is crazy flexible in what it can hit. Being able to make sure that you don't hit a token when they sacrifice can be very important, because tokens are generally really small. So being able to choose the big creature they own is very strong. But there are also some pretty strong tokens that you will see, and it's good that it has the flexibility that it can kill those tokens. Its last mode is also very powerful, because generally planeswalkers are pretty high mana cost, so you will be getting a lot of value being able to kill them, and generally they don't run too many, so they won't have the choice to choose between each of the planeswalkers. The only thing I can see that is a drawback is that once they play their planeswalker, they will have priority, so they will be able to use their loyalty ability before you cast this spell. But you can be hitting some really big cards, and with the new stuff coming from new Phyrexias, there's a ton of new planeswalkers. There's a crazy amount. So killing planeswalkers might be more relevant. So let's talk about this card in different formats. First, the format I want to talk about is Commander. This card is crazy in Commander because it says each opponent. So if you have 3 or 4 opponents, you're gonna get a 3 or 4 for 1 for 2 mana, and that is very powerful. So it will definitely see play in that format. In Standard, this card is definitely efficient enough to see some play, and it is very scary because Mono Black is one of the strongest decks out there right now, and they're getting so many powerful cards in this set. So I am predicting that Mono Black will be crazy powerful, and I think this card will help that a lot. And you have cards like Cut Down that can kill really small creatures, and that synergizes really well with this card because you kill the small creatures and then all they have left is a big one, and then you force them to sacrifice that one, giving you a ton of value. These are all the new planeswalkers that are coming out in this set, and it's a really big amount. So you might see a lot more planeswalkers than there are normally, and there's some really big ones here. Kaya, for example, she is 7 mana and she has hexproof, but this card doesn't target her, so the hexproof doesn't mean anything, and then you're paying 2 mana to kill a 7 mana planeswalker, which is crazy. Vraska and Wandering Emperor are 6 mana. Again, you're getting crazy mana advantage, and Nissa is 7. You can do some blowouts that are totally unfair with this card, so it's going to be very strong in Standard. So in Modern, it's a different conversation. The best planeswalkers in this set are Renin 6 and Teferi Time Raveler, and it doesn't really match up too well with these planeswalkers because Renin 6 is 2 mana, and Edict is also 2 mana, but Renin 6 is also going to give you a land into your hand, so you're kind of losing value hitting them. And Teferi, he comes in, you are no longer able to cast spells. So you won't be able to kill it with the Edict, and he can also -3 bounce a thing, draw a card. So you're getting a lot of value off of him before the Edict can hit. Of course, you can play Edict on your turn, and killing him might be really important because let's say you're an instant speed deck and this guy would normally just shut down your whole situation, basically making it impossible to counter things. So Edict could still be very important to kill this creature if you're playing that kind of deck. But also, if you look around, most decks, every deck pretty much, they run creatures that you want to kill with this card. So it will still be decent. Another thing I haven't talked about is that it killed Karn. Karn will still uptick or downtick depending on what they want to do. So they'll still get value off of it, but you'll still be able to kill a 7-drop, which is pretty tempo positive. So I think this card could potentially see play in Modern. I think it's that good. So yeah, I really like this card to a point that I'm kind of scared of it in a lot of formats, except for Modern. In Modern, I respect it, but I don't think it's broken. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. This is a new channel, so I really need the help. And yeah, have a good life.